Hey guys, it's me, Lizzie. I'm in my robe, have a messy bun, so it's Mask Monday. Today I have a nose pack from TonyMoly, and it's like a blackhead remover for your nose, and it's a 3-step process. And I think I've seen these on YouTube before. I wanted to try it out, and I've been in need of doing some blackhead removal on my nose. So I got this at Ulta for $3.50. And it was in like I forgot what they call them. The little displays when you're waiting in line that has like the little things. But this was in there. And I think it's so cute. It has a strawberry on it. And pretty much everything is in, I'm assuming, Korean. But at the bottom there's English directions. And it says, this is called the TonyMoly Runaway Strawberry Seeds 3-pack nose pack. I almost freaked out because I saw the Korean and I was like, okay, I'm not going to know how to do this. But there is English directions at the bottom. And if it's too small for you to read, you can pull it up on Ulta's website and it will tell you the instructions. I'm going to start off with step number 1, and it says, after washing your face, take out the first sheet from the package. Place closely on nose and remove after 15 to 20 minutes. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. So it's like a nose strip that's just wet. So let's pull it out. A soggy nose strip. So we're going to put this on for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to do step 2. I think this is probably like something that softens the blackheads to come out easier in step 2. And I think step 2 is a traditional nose strip. It smells like strawberries too, which is pretty cute. So I'm going to let step 1 sit on my nose for a little bit, and then we'll go on to step 2. Okay, so I'm back now, and it's been 15 minutes, and this little nose, it's like a little nose sheet mask. It is getting quite dry and it actually fell off, so as you can see it's drying up and it's not sticking to my nose as well. So I want to close up so you can see what my nose looks like, because again, I forgot to show you before I even started everything, which is bad on me because this is like an experiment. So I'm going to close up and I'm going to show you me removing this so you can see my nose before we do the second step. So this is my nose before we do the actual pore strip. I have quite a lot of blackheads. Okay, now I need to fully wet the skin around the nose, removing the transparent film from the second sheet with dry hands, and place the sheet closely to nose. It's kind of weird. It's like closely to nose. Do you want me to like levitate it above my nose or something like a magnet? Leave for 10 to 15 minutes until nose pack is completely dry, and remove the sheet starting from the edge. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this real quick. So this is the second, and it looks like a traditional nose strip. Luckily I have my spray bottle here because this is like for cutting hair. So this is a really fine mist spray bottle, so I'm just gonna spray it on my face and then I'll put the nose strip on. Make sure to get in the crevices. The rest of my face is wet, but that's gonna be okay, just to make sure that my nose is completely saturated. And work it in those corners. But that pretty much got on really well, because I kind of misplaced it on this side of my nose, and then I tried to move it and it was like already stuck on, so you won't see that in like the Pore strips. And since I have done like Pore strips before, I feel like I get the best results when the outside of the mask is a little wet. So I'm gonna wet my finger and pat it on my nose. So yeah, now we wait 10-15 minutes for it to dry. I'm gonna do 10 minutes because I feel like it's going to dry pretty fast. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back from waiting on step 2, and it only took 10 minutes like I suspected, and it's really hard. So I think I'm going to get close up and show you me peeling it off. And it said start from the sides, but I know I've seen a lot of things where you should like pull up too, because that's gonna pull out more blackheads because of the direction. So I'm gonna get close up and we're gonna take this off. Wow, this did take off quite a bit. Yeah, really working it into the crevices of your nose, it got some big ones out. I still have lots of blackheads on like the tip of my nose. So maybe next time I would place the mask lower, or the sheet lower, so I can get more what's on the tip of my nose. And it left quite a bit of residue on my nose too. So I'm going to try and show you what's on my nose strip. I don't know if you could see, but there's some big ones in this area. Here's a close-up on my nose after. I know I have residue and I have a little white head over here too, so just don't mind that, okay? I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and get the rest of that residue off. Okay, in step number 3, remove opaque film from the third sheet. Closely place the sheet onto the treated nose area. Remove after 5 to 10 minutes. Gently pat to enhance absorption of remaining solution. I think the first step softened the blackheads, the second step removed the blackheads, and I think this third step is to close up the pores from where the blackheads came out so they can't fill in again. And this is a different type of sheet than from the first one. This material is kind of like, I don't know if you ever do your gel nails yourself, but if you get the kits, it comes with a little pad kind of like this with alcohol on it to clean your gel nails. But it's like the same material. So I'm gonna let this sit 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll come back once again. Okay, so the timer is done for this last one. So I'm just going to take it off. And this does smell like strawberries too, which is pretty unique. They really bought into this whole strawberry nose pack. So I'm just patting in the extra solution. And it looks like my pores aren't like big from it. I'm gonna put it on my cheeks too, because maybe like will help close pores. Yeah, so that's quite nice. It has like a silky texture to it, but like not greasy. So maybe it's like a serum of some type, but it's really smooth on the skin. I really like it. So I'm gonna zoom in one more time so you can see my nose after. I didn't quite like this nose pack. It was pretty cool that it was in 3 steps, so it really feels like it's doing something. I think I will repurchase it. It's kind of a little pricey for like just a one-time treatment, but you do get 3 steps to it, so that's pretty cool. And it did pull out some really big boys in there. So I never had that big of blackheads come out with a Pore strip. I usually just get the little ones, but it was nice that it actually got into the crevice of my nose and actually removed the big ones. And I think the difference between this one and the Pore one is that it like instantly hardened when I put it on my nose when it was wet. And I think that helped a lot with removing the big ones. I didn't remove a lot that I would hope I would have removed more, but I just think it's just a practice thing with these nose strips. So I could set it down where I really want it and make sure it gets in all the crevices and it's probably further down on my nose, so I can get better results. So I think I will try it one more time since I already have experience with it. So if it goes well next time, I will repurchase, but if it's still like minimal, I won't repurchase it. But I think having the extra practice and knowing how the pack works, I would purchase again. And again, it's $3.50 at Ulta. You can find it on their little displays when you're checking out. And it's by TonyMoly. And yes, I really like this. If you like this for Mask Monday, technically it was kind of a mask because they had sheet masks for your nose before you did the pore strip. So if you like that, please let me know. Give this a thumbs up if you like this series, and please subscribe if you already haven't. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.